We back with another banger. It's yours truly, TheRealDonSwaGG, man. Let's get right into it. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe button. You know what I mean? We got a lot of new fire that's coming. If y'all like this content, drop something in the comment, let me know and all that. But let's get right into it, man. Yo, I'm just hearing about the CEO of what is that, United Healthcare or something like that. Yo, that's wild. That's wild. I don't know how a CEO could be walking around with no security detail. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, how much I think he's like a millionaire or something like that. His salary is something crazy. When you're a CEO and all that salary is a little different. You couldn't afford to put a little something in your security detail. I don't know, man. It's a little fishy to me, but I mean, maybe it was an inside job, you know what I mean? Because I heard boy was waiting there all night. I heard boy was sitting there all night till like 4 something in the morning. You know what I mean? And then I heard after he went and got an energy bar from Starbucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So son energy was up. He was super, super on point. So I don't know what y'all think about it, man. You know what I mean? It's funny because I know he had left a message on like 3 bullets or something. And one of them was dispose, denial, and something else. I was like, oh, that's wild. And I heard that's what the insurance companies be using to where they don't have to pay you out for your claim. And I said, yo, that's kind of wild. You know what I mean? Just thinking about how these particular, health industries are businesses. You know what I'm saying? They got numbers on the stock market and all that. This ain't just them, you know what I'm saying, doing it for the people's well-being. Nah, this is a business at the end of the day. So I it's funny. It's funny. That whole situation is a little funny. I heard a few months before this incident, he was getting investigated by the DOJ or Department of Justice or something like that, and they were saying they wanted to look into some of his selling of stocks. And I heard a couple people sold a lot of shares of the company, and I heard, a lot of people took hundreds of millions of losses behind that type of move he made. I said, that's wild. So it's a lot to consider. You know what I mean? These health companies, sometimes people be feeling like, we getting gouged. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of price gouging. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that would rather, get a friend or get an Uber or get a some alternate transportation other than calling an ambulance. That gotta change, man. We gotta try to push legislation. We gotta try to push some type of laws to change that. It's no way just because the ambulance is coming, they gotta charge you all that and then charge your insurance and all that. Now you paying a lot every month. You know how many people have been paying insurance their whole life? You know what I mean? It's part of one of their expenses. It's serious. And then to be getting price gouged like that, for them to be, taking advantage like that, is interesting, to say the least. But yeah, man, these insurance companies, they don't always have, your best interests at heart. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, being facetious. I mean that, sincerely. Like, listen, man, some of them are really trying to put the profit over people, and some people are fed up. I'm not saying that it's good for him, rest in peace the dude and all that. My condolences to his family, his friends, and all that. That's a wild situation, you know what I'm saying, I have to deal with. But I'm just like, damn, the type of power he had. I think we should get some sensitivity trainings for some of these people, you know what I mean? And we probably need some extra supervision for people that have this level of discretion, being a CEO, to where, it's not all their fault, or, they're not able to make all the decisions on their own, to where it could have this type of trickle down effect with the people. Because that's wild, you know what I mean? A lot of people be wanting to run down. A lot of people be running down, but we can't get used to that. Every time people don't get what they want, they start, going on a witch hunt and all that. We can't do that. So it's interesting to say the least, man. Right there in Manhattan too, in the heart of Midtown, 5 in the morning, and I started thinking like, yo, is the hotel at fault for this? Who's at fault for this at this time? You know what I'm saying? Is it because he didn't have a security detail? I'm just saying, even if it's 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, you supposed to have those that the premises already secure. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was one of the descriptions of people that do security. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have the premises secure, which mean that you already, you know what I'm saying, walked up and down the place. You made sure you checked every corner, every, you know what I mean? Make sure there's no suspicious activity, XYZ. So I don't know how this happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this would happen. If you were going to have people like that come into your hotel, you should have a little extra security. Hire a little extra security. Yo, we need you to wait outside, make sure there's nobody standing there. Yo, we need you to make sure that you walk around a block, or make sure this area is clear. Make sure there's no suspicious activity. If it is, you know, call in support, back up, report it, and, you know, let them, you know, handle it accordingly. So it's interesting. It's interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because I know if it was two kids, two drill rappers or something, you know what I'm saying, going at each other, you know, because they part of that community, it would have been different. You ain't gonna see, you know what I mean, this level of professionalism or this level of mystery behind a lot of this. They would know exactly who it is. So, you know, I hope they find a person. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, listen, man, I hope the health companies and insurance companies start to see how important these decisions they making are to their clients, to the people. You know what I'm saying? That should be the first priority. The clients, the people. You know what I mean? You can't be moving like that nowadays, man. You know, a lot of people going through hard times, a lot of people going through hardship, a lot of people that earned it. Paying premiums for years. The one time they need you, you start that denial and dispose and all that, and you know that's wild. That's wicked, man. We need legislation to go against that. We need legislation that's going to protect the people against that type of discretion that people as CEOs and other people in these insurance companies be having. Because you see how detrimental this could be. You know, so it's just something to think about, man. If y'all like this type of comment, drop something in the comment box. You know what I'm saying? Or if y'all like this type of content, drop something in the comment box. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, that follow. You know what I mean? Hit that notification so you can get that notification ASAP. You know what I mean? And we out of here.